Colombia, we don't say daddy. In Colombia, we say papacito.
In Colombia, these girls have more bodies than a Call of Duty lobby. It's like they're collecting dudes like Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, but with zero intention of evolving. Welcome back to the channel where we break down why this generation is straight up lost. We're diving into why dating today feels like trying to play chess with a toddler. Everyone's moving pieces, but nobody knows the rules.
Are you a girl or a boy?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Can you say Miguel?
Miguel?
I heard it from there. The man. There's a man in there.
No, there is no. Trust me.
Gentlemen, remember this: where there's an apple, there's bound to be a banana. And when you reach for that fruit and it starts talking about finding its inner self, congratulations, you've just grabbed yourself a full-on transformer.
Hi, I'm Kiko. I'm 23. I go to UCSB and I also bartend.
My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
Hi, excuse me? Are you guys going out tonight?
Yeah.
I give a disposable camera to strangers, and then if you take photos with them, and you give it back.
Yes!
Yeah?
How do we find you?
So basically, I give you my number, and then tomorrow I can just come and pick it up. Okay.
Can I hit this?
I know, I'm getting overstimulated. All right. I don't text you after we're done. Unless you want to be friends.
The camera. We can be friends.
Do you have this many friends, or is it a special occasion?
Yeah, we do have this many friends.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a big group of friends, you know?
I know.
I'm gonna call you just to make sure you don't give me a fake number.
For sure. It's ringing.
The first photo will be you. Cause 3, 2, and...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Zooming through the sky, little Einstein.
Fellas, here's something you need to watch out for. Ever notice how a girl won't fully act nice to a guy until she gets the green light from her squad? It's like a secret council meeting. They've got to approve you like you're applying for a loan before she'll even consider smiling at your joke.
Name one single female invention.
There's a specific tool in agriculture.
What's it called?
I can't. Let's Google it right now.
No, let's not. Can you just name it?
No, I am gonna.
No, name it. You can't name a single one.
I can't.
You gotta Google it. You said women invent shit all the time. What? What are they inventing?
They literally specifically invented like a form of agriculture that had to do with like rotational crop fielding, something like that. Like that's the exact terminology or something.
Can you think of a tool?
I don't think you can even bring back the first tools to like man or woman. I don't think it's fair to say the first spear was like built by a man or the first hammer.
Why not?
Because we have no evidence of that. We just have evidence of humans using tools.
Yeah, we know who brewed the first beers. They were monks.
Yeah, but we're talking about very basic tools. We're talking about tools that either a man or woman.
Now you're obfuscating him.
No, I'm not obfuscating.
Your claim was, since the beginning of time, when we figured out the pulley and the lever system, if that is the case, this was not knowledge which was just limited to men. So if that is the case, where's all these women building all these societies knowing how to use that pulley and that lever system?
Now, there's a few inventions women definitely deserve credit for. Let's see: lack of reasoning, zero accountability, drama, chaos, insecurities, and gaslighting. They practically patented that one. And let's not forget double standards. Yeah, they invented those. Specifically and literally. They've got more range than an iPhone update.
Do you want children?
Yes.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh yeah, because you got 3.
I'm done. Yes.
Hey, I understand. Like,
Yeah.
I understand. 100%. Dang. Dang.
But I do.
I like everything about him, and don't take this the wrong way. It's just my definition of it, but I like lame.
They never had a pretty girl from Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer. I don't touch no. They never had a pretty girl from Joburg to me now, and that's what they prefer.
Titties longer than the Nile River. Those things are so long. Her nipples probably got their own zip code. She could slap you across the room just by turning around too fast.
What's the weirdest thing a guy could be into? Like, it's anything besides feet. Don't say feet.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I don't really think it's weird, but a lot of guys like their say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you've done that before?
Never.
All right, don't even say.
It's definitely happening. It's definitely happening.
definitely getting ate.
No, like
Said a guy.
like
guy.
for a sake.
Oh no, yeah, no, I'll eat their too, period.
I'm not eating.
If I wanted to take you on a first date, what's the most I should spend on it?
I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I like to eat, so.
So if I said $20, let's go do ice cream, you'd be fine with that?
Yeah.
Now, what if I said, let's go to a fancy dinner, and I drop $500-600 on you?
I mean, I would appreciate one or the other.
But what do you prefer? Something more casual or something fancy?
Depending on my mood. Like, if I feel like I want to, like, just be casual, then I'll suggest someplace casual. If I feel like I want to be fancy, I'm going to suggest someplace fancy.
So you wouldn't want the man to plan the first date without you. You want to do it together.
Yeah, somebody, yeah.
So we go on this date, and the bill comes, and I say, let's split it. How do you feel?
I'm going to look at you crazy.
Why?
Because I believe in traditional man ways. I don't like the whole splitting bill things, like, because I know I could take myself out to eat. If that was the case, I would have went by myself.
My gosh, it probably takes her 5 to 7 business days just to fart. And don't get me started on that leg-to-hip ratio. It's like her BBL was done by someone using Google Maps for directions. Why do girls think this is attractive? But hey, I digress. She wants a traditional man, but can't even manage to be a traditional woman. Make it make sense.
Men are not like how they were when our parents were growing up. Like, I grew up, I don't know if it's because, like, the Italian values or what, like, I grew up, like, the man is supposed to take care of the woman.
This is our handbook. I wrote the whole thing myself.
I feel like now it's so hard to find guys that, like, even just in general have drive in life. Like, I feel like it's so different, and I don't know, like, I personally never get approached. I never. Maybe something's wrong with me. I don't know. I feel like then, like, whenever I, like, talk about it, everyone's like, oh, well, they want the girl to, like, go up to them. Like, what?
Well, to be fair, women aren't the same as they used to be either. I mean, we're talking about a complete makeover here. There's absolutely nothing normal about this behavior. It's like watching the downfall of a culture unfold right before our eyes. We've gone from tea parties to TikTok dances. And honestly, I'm just here for the comedy.
Meanwhile. Normalt med one night stands i Sverige.
Jag skulle säga väldigt normalt.
Väldigt vanligt.
Jag skulle säga att det är ganska normalt och det är ganska liksom, ja men det är lite datingkulturen just nu som det har blivit liksom.
Ja, jag tror mycket Tinder är typ bara one night stands också. Eller
Ja,
för det
alltså
mesta
alla på Tinder är ju liksom oseriösa för det mesta. Liksom vill bara träffas och ligga typ.
Alltså jag har hört att folk tycker att det är normalt, men jag själv har aldrig träffat någon som har gjort det eller så. Så det kanske är när man är lite äldre. Men jag har faktiskt inte träffat någon som har haft en one night stand någon gång. Ja, men kanske 25 plus.
Jag tror att det är ändå ganska normalt i Sverige, jag måste säga det. Jag tror också det händer ganska ofta, fast jag kan inte heller relatera till det, men jag tror att det är händer ganska ofta i alla fall.
Ja, det är väl normalt. Jag har inte själv så här ägnat mig åt det, men det händer. Man dömer ingen annan.
Is your body count?
Not many men, really. Unless I'm off of benzo and then a train gets run on me and I don't know. Took a couple benzos without realizing that I had taken it. The next day, I get a flashback of a man in front of me and a man behind me.
I beg your pardon?
And then I had 2 numbers on my phone and I was like, bitch, I'm calling them right now. At first I thought they were lying. They start telling me details about myself. I'm like, fuck.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Whoa. So, your body count is a little more like a choose-your-own-adventure story. Huh? 1 minute you're chilling. The next you've got a front row seat to a train that you didn't even know was coming. I mean, you took a couple of benzos and suddenly you're starring in an episode of Survivor, Bedroom Edition. And those phone numbers? Talk about a plot twist. Sounds like you need a personal assistant to keep track of all these adventures. Just remember, always check your surroundings, especially when you're off the rails.
Are you smart?
No.
How old are you?
15.
How old would you be if you were born 7 years ago?
13.
You'd be 13?
Yeah.
You're 15 now, right?
Yeah.
So if you were born 7 years ago, you'd be 13?
No, I'd be 14.
You'd be 14?
Yeah.
What in the world is she wearing? She's 15 and looking like she just stepped off a music video set. Seriously, what kind of parents let their kids walk out the door like that? I mean, we've officially reached peak wow. What times we're living in. I guess age appropriate is just a suggestion these days.
I'm also a stripper.
Now, what if... All right, well, Nucci, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's go ahead and give it up for her, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Damn, look at them titties.
Guess what I had for breakfast the other day?
Oh, God.
Plan B and water.
Should have known. What was that, like third time this week?
Not this week.
Month? Aren't you, like, only allowed to take so many of those before you're just, like, infertile?
I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to take like 4 a year.
And you ran
I can't
today?
count how many times I've taken a Plan B past few months.
It's like that?
It's like that.
Wait, you had Plan B and water for breakfast? That's a new level of meal prep. Are you keeping a scorecard or something? Like, yes, third time this week. Or was it the month? At this rate, you're gonna end up on the fertility watch list. I mean, I thought they said you're only supposed to take for a year. Are you trying to break a record? It's like Plan B is the new breakfast of champions. Wow, what a time to be alive.
I'm 53. It has been several years. Where are all the good men? I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am just freaking tired. I want to be in love. I want to share my life with someone. I want to feel the joys. I want to have my hands held. I want to be held. I want to kiss. I want to support. I want to make coffee with that person. I want my person. I want my person. Why is it so hard to find your person? I'm tired.
You want to share your life with someone special, but maybe it's time to admit you've been having a little too much fun on your own. At 53, it sounds like you've turned dating into a marathon, but you're still in the warm-up phase. It's like you've been playing in the kiddie pool while everyone else jumped into the deep end. Time to put down the party hat and start looking for that partner to share those cozy coffee mornings. Otherwise, you might just be on the forever alone plan.
Remember when he rejected you 12 times and you still didn't get the hint?
Remember when he faked cancer to break up with you?
Remember he told you he liked you just to shut you up?
Remember when he asked you out and changed his mind when you said yes?
No. When you asked about his ideal woman and he named your friend?
Oh my god, no! Remember when you showed up to his wedding thinking he's still in love with you?
Remember when he traveled cross country just to dump you? Again?
Remember when you said you'll wait for him and he left you on scene?
Remember when he texted you and...
How old did you say you were?
I'm 19.
Didn't you just like graduate high school at 18?
Yeah, I graduated about 2 months ago.
From high school?
Yeah.
So how did we go on your journey from graduating high school to hardcore?
Well, when I turned 18, I had made an OnlyFans because it's very big on the internet now. And so I kind of just wanted to try it. And so I got into that. It didn't really go anywhere. And then last summer, I actually couldn't get a normal job. I applied to so many places, like at least 30 places. And I really wanted to, just have a job, And so I started doing camming. And then I realized, it's cool to have like a fan base. It's cool to get income that way where I can just do it from home.
Wait a second. You graduated high school just 2 months ago and jumped straight into the deep end of the adult film industry? Talk about a glow up. But let's be real, what happened? 1 minute you're in cap and gown, and the next, you're on a campsite like Welcome to My World of Chaos. You couldn't get a normal job after hitting up 30 places, so you thought, why not become an online superstar? Translation, you wanted to be an online prostitute, the cream of the crop of cream gobblers. But can we talk about those eyes for a second? They're practicing social distancing like they just got into a fight with the rest of her face. She looks like Sid from Ice Age got a makeover gone wrong. Honestly, I can't even blame the weak men for throwing money at this. They must be paying for the sheer entertainment factor. Alright, folks, that's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed the ride, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more wild content. Now, here's a question for you. What's the craziest thing you've done in the name of love or attention? Drop your stories in the comments below. Until next time, keep it real and keep it hilarious.